back to KA MMA. I'm Khalil Deal.
I'm Andio.
We are KA MMA about to talk about UFC Des Moines, Iowa. This is going to be an awesome card. Just watch the face-offs. I'm excited. It's going to be the main event, of course, is Corey Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo. We're going to talk about our final thoughts, predictions, and face-offs for the prelims. And we're starting off with the first fight of the prelims here, Juliana Miller versus Ivana Petrovic. Andio, what's your thoughts as we watch the face-offs here?
Yeah, so Juliana Miller stepped up here for the face-off, acting like she hadn't seen Petrovic in years, like they were long-lost friends or something. And yeah, that's what I got from the face-off. I can't really say anything more. Petrovic wasn't really having any of it, and I really can't see Juliana Miller winning. So I even think Petrovic's grappling is better, and since Juliana Miller likes to get down there on her own sometimes, I don't think it's going to be a very good fight for her. So I'm just going to go with Petrovic by a decision or sub.
Okay, man. So yeah, I watched the face-offs and I was like, okay. Looking at the body type, I'm like, yeah, man. Petrovic looks good, man. She looks bigger. She looks more muscular. She looks in better shape than Juliana Miller. You can tell that Juliana Miller has taken a lot of time off. She's not in very good shape as she was when we first saw her. She's much skinnier now. I noticed that right away. I'm like, she's a little bit skinnier than she was before, you know. Uh,
Yeah, I think she looks pretty the same.
No, no, she's a little skinnier. She doesn't have that thickness like she used to have. Petrovic, you can see she's more muscular. She's thicker. She's a little bit bigger, which I like. Which I like because I'm on the Petrovic side here. And yeah, the stupid, as you can see in this picture, the stupid laugh here, a stupid smile. She was laughing, not taking anything seriously. Whereas Petrovic has that serious face, that serious look. She's out there. She's taking this fight seriously. She looks ready to go and ready to fight, and she's not fucking around. You can see that Ivana is definitely the more serious of the two here in the face-offs. I'm liking Ivana here. Juliana Miller is just really not good at fighting, man. I just don't think that she's that good at all in all facets. And I don't, coming after this injury and stuff like that, I don't see her the time off and stuff, a year and 8 months of not fighting. I definitely got to go with Ivana Petrovic. I'm going to say Petrovic wins by knockout or decision, actually, I think here. I think she might actually clip her and hurt her and maybe get even a knockout or win by decision by like definitely damaging her with the punches and striking there. So maybe even see a takedown or two. So, all right, we're still in agreement with this one. Let's move on up to the next fight. All right, we got Thomas Peterson versus Dontel Mays here. So for this one here, man, I was looking at the face-offs and I'm like, damn, Dontel Mays is a big motherfucker, man. This guy is fucking huge, man. Look at him. Like, he's fucking super big. But I noticed that he's not in great shape. He's a little bit blubbery around the stomach area. He's, kind of thick there. But he does have some mass, that's for sure. He has mass, big arms, big chest. Thomas Peterson, though, I was impressed. He actually lost weight. The last time we seen this guy, he looked fat, out of shape. Now he actually looks slimmed down. He looks like he's been working out. He looks pretty good, man. I'm very happy with the way Thomas Peterson looks. I'm sticking with Thomas Peterson to come in here, avoid the big looping punches and overhand hooks from Dontel Mays, and keep a decent distance, keep striking, landing some shots, moving around good, and getting the takedown. I'd see Peterson changing levels, taking Dontel Mays to the ground, use his wrestling, and get that double leg, get him down, get on top. He's heavy enough to give Dontel Mays a hard time to get back up, and then just use that ground and pound, man. So I like Thomas Peterson by knockout or decision here.
Yeah, I got to go with Thomas Peterson because I lost pretty much all faith in Dontel Mays. I think Mays is fighting for his job here. Like, he's got to be. I thought he would have been out like before this point. Uh, just checking out the grappling here a little for uh, for what's his name, Thomas Peterson here, and seeing where he is with that. Yeah, look, Thomas Peterson has to keep this one simple and avoid the those looping power shots that you mentioned. But I don't know if Thomas Peterson's going to be able to get down Don Telmes at will here. Like I'm not sure what his takedown percentage is here. Do you? Hold on. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he may get down. He may take down Don Telmes. Actually, he's averaging 2.67 takedowns here. So yeah, in fact, I do see him taking down Don Telmes at some point. So give me Peterson by decision. I don't see him finishing Don Telmes. I see Mays finishing Peterson more likely. So let's not get sloppy there for Thomas Peterson.
Yeah, man. Dontel Mays' takedown defense is not very good, so I can see Thomas Peterson being able to get that level change and get him down. So nice. We're in agreement still with Thomas Peterson here to get the victories. Let's move on up to the next fight. All right, we got Gaston Bolanos against Kwang Lee.
Yeah, I still got to go with Gaston Bolanos, but I got to say this is not a very high confidence pick at all here. Just look at Quang Lee's head there. It looks like he can really take some shots. So I'm not even sure Bolanos can knock this guy out anymore. But I still think Bolanos is more skilled. He's quicker. He has that extensive kickboxing background, and I'm gonna call a decision for Gaston here.
All
Really,
right. So, looking at the face-offs, man, the first thing I noticed is how skinny Kwang Lee looks, and I mentioned this even in the early predictions. He's very skinny and bony. You can see there. Look at his stomach there. You can see the ribs are coming out there. He's so skinny, man. Gaston Bolanos, just way thicker, bigger, more muscular, looks stronger. You can see that these guys are about the same height. And yeah, man, based on what I'm seeing here, I can see that I'm thinking that Kwang Lee will not have an easy time trying to take down Gaston Bolanos. I think Gaston Bolanos will be able to fend off those takedowns, keep the fight standing, land the harder punches, and crack Kwang Lee with something hard. I'm going to go with Gaston Bolanos to win by knockout or decision. I think that he cracks Kwang Lee. I think he can get the knockout here or get the decision for the decision victory for more damage. All right, so we're still in agreement with Gaston Bolanos here. Let's move on up to the next one here. All right, ladies going at it again. Marina Rodriguez and Jillian Robertson. Holy shit, Jillian
yeah.
Robertson's hair is red, eh?
I hope you guys took down the brightness on your monitors here.
Man, that hair is red. Like seriously. But yeah, noticing that Marina Rodriguez coming in decent shape. She looks pretty cut, pretty muscular there. She's a little bit taller than Jillian, but Jillian always looks the same there, still in great shape, coming out looking good as well. And she's also muscular and in good shape as well. So as far as physicality, I think they're both about the same size, except for Marina being a bit taller. But again, that's not going to be the main factor in this. Is going to be the fact that Jillian Robertson is a submission specialist and can grapple and wrestle way better than Marina Rodriguez. And this is why I think that Jillian is going to take down Marina Rodriguez to the ground, use her ground and pound, and try to look for that submission. She's going to try to move around on the ground, get in position to try to get that sub. I like Jillian Robertson. I think she's live for the submission here. I'm going to take Jillian Robertson by submission or decision in this one.
Yeah, I'm still going with submission. Sorry, a decision or submission for Jillian here. She's never been subbed Rodriguez, so I think that's going to be on the top of her list is to avoid getting subbed. I like Robertson better at this weight class. I think she's strong here, and just avoid a stand-up striking distance battle with Marina here because that's what Marina does. And even if she can't get her down right away, just the fact that she's gonna try, I think will throw Rodriguez's striking off her game. And in the end, I'm calling a decision or sub.
Nice. We're still in agreement there. I like that. And yeah, man, I think that Jillian, she's always going to try for the takedown. So that's what we like about her.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
she's not the best at them, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think she'll be good at getting Marina down though, because we've seen Marina Rodriguez struggle against Yasmin Lucindo in her last fight, and she was able to take her down. All right, so let's get to the next one here. We got Azamat Bakoyev against Ryan Loder.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see Loader being a little taller here than Bakoev, but man, I'm sticking with Bakoev here. I think he's going to put it on Ryan Loader, and I think he has the skills to keep up with him on the ground, fend off his takedowns, and I think Bakoev's going to put this guy away on the feet. So give me Bakoev by knockout or decision.
Nice, man. Yeah, I gotta still go with Azamat Bakoyev. Yeah, well, we talked about it in the early predictions, it's what I thought. Azamat Bakoyev is much bigger and thicker than Ryan Loder, much more muscular as well and built. I think that he looks tougher. But Ryan Loder is pretty fucking tall, man. I didn't realize he was going to be that much taller than.
Yeah.
He's pretty fucking tall. He's also in good shape too. Also pretty lean as well. But you can see here, even in this picture there, that Azamat's the thicker guy, the bigger guy than Ryan. I think he's going to be stronger as well. So I like Azamat Bakoyev here to get the win. I say he wins this one by finish. I think he's going to be able to land something pretty decent with his his takedowns. I think he'll get some ground and pound and probably knock out Ryan Loder. We've seen that that's what he did to Zach Reese in his last fight, got him down. Used that ground and pound and knocked out Zach Reese with the ground and pound. I think he could do the same thing here with Ryan Loder. So I'm going to go with Azamat by KO or submission because he does have some good submissions as well. And I think he could get it done.
Didn't he knock him down on like he knocked him on the feet, knocked him down, then ground and pounded? What's his name?
Yeah, Zach Reese. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that could happen here as well. I think.
For sure.
All right, man. So we're in agreement with that one here, and then now we're gonna get to the main event of the prelims. I can't believe we're saying the main event of the prelims is these two.
And if you made it this far, man. We got 70 subscribers. Thanks for that, and everyone else, man, like and subscribe. Those who haven't.
Yeah, man. Thank you for those who subscribe, man. Really appreciate you guys. And hit that like button as well and comments. We really help. It really helps push the video out and get the algorithm going. So this is the main event here of the prelims: Yana Santos versus Miesha Tate. You can tell Yana Santos is getting older, man. You can see it in her face. She looks older too. She's 35 years old.
Man, I didn't want to say this, but I think the roids got to her face a little here.
What I find is crazy is that. Yana Santos is 35, Miesha Tate's 38, but Miesha Tate looks younger. It's crazy. Like Miesha Tate actually looks younger than Yana Santos, and Miesha Tate's the older one by 3 years older. She's 38, Yana's 35. But again, Miesha Tate looks in very, very good shape, man. She didn't miss a beat. Still looks solid. Very, very well. In very, very good shape. She's built. She's muscular. She's pretty ripped. Yana Santos looks very frail and skinny and not as muscular. So I like that for Miesha Tate to be able to take her down and use her grappling. And you know how Miesha Tate does. She's a pure wrestler, a pure grappler. She's going to take her down, I think, with ease and do it multiple times throughout this fight. And I think that she'll get her down and use that ground and pound that she has there. So I'm going to go with Miesha Tate to win by submission or decision. I think that playing around on the ground might put her in a good spot to get a sub there, maybe even get the neck of Yana Santos.
Yeah, so I just think that that she has enough fight in her, Miesha Tate, to contend with Santos's, her knees and her pushing her up against the fence and holding her there, because that's where she's probably going to have to really work and then go for those takedowns. If she doesn't have the fight in her, I can see her getting held throughout the whole fight because that's the way Santos wins her fights. But yeah, I see Miesha Tate still having a little bit of that fight left in her. I think she will get the takedown, and I think the sub is live also. But it's probably going to go to decision, so I'm going to say a decision or sub for Miesha Tate.
Nice. So we're still in agreement with all of the fights in the prelims here. So yeah, guys, like and subscribe, like I said, and stay tuned for our main card coming up next. Peace out, folks. KAMMA.